So, before you do whatever it is about to do, ask yourself, am I tying right now? Am I really tying right now? Welcome, my friends, aboard the JUST TAi NOW ship with your Captain Naga. Look at this beautiful view. Today's episode, I bring to you this view. Gorgeous, right? Take a minute to tie. Now we back in line. Today's episode, I want to tie about psychedelics in a comparison to the opioid drug crisis that is killing millions of people in America every year. Prescription drugs, they're given to us by doctors that we're supposed to trust. But don't get me twisted. Keep up with your doctor visits and check up as regularly as you believe regularly is. You don't want no surprises. But still, the prescription drug business, I should say, to my Italian mind, is just made to get us addicted to prescription after prescription. When this one stops working because you became so immune to it, gotta go to this one. They try this one out on you, has these side effects. All of them has side effects. You see the commercials when you watch it. I remember watching and seeing the dog all happy, everybody all happy, and they're like, yeah, I'm getting over my problems, yeah. And then as soon as you turn off the nightlight, they just run down a bajillion list of side effects that was worse than the original problem, if you ask me. Like, if I just wanted to get rid of a headache, well, I now have diarrhea. What the heck, man? This is in the commercial, so they know. It's in the descriptions. If you read those little tiny fine prints, we all know what we're in store for, but we're just so desperate to get better. Some people are just so I have to get better. I have to do this. This is what is given to me. I should take it. And I just deal with the side effects. But the side effects are having more destruction than causing any good. They're being tested out on people, and even more side effects are coming up that they didn't even know. And they just record it down and say, all right, so we're going to take you off this one for now, and we're going to give you this pill to do that. And it's not working. It's just not working. And with these opioids and the Xanax and everything, a lot of young people are vastly influenced by their parents who had problems that they wasn't dealing with the right way, or had problems that they were putting out on them and they couldn't deal with it. So then they look out the peers and seeing music, and they talking about, oh, Xanax, and oh, you take it, yeah, you're going to feel some pain, you're going to feel real numb. You're going to feel numb. And if everybody around you is feeling numb, hey, we all numb and dumb. We just all in for the ride and just taking the side effects as they arrive. But it's so much cover up. We're doing this to cover up so much, I will have to say, mental illness that a lot of us do not admit to. But if we take the time to admit to it, we'll be able to treat them in a lot better ways. Because people are dying. Take this. This is my statistic. This is a Captain Naga statistic. Millions of people die off of Xanax every year. Just to throw that one out there. When you go to the shrooms, there has been zero deaths. Zero deaths linked to just ingesting it and dying. Nothing that has never happened with shrooms. But yet it's illegal. Yet it has such a stigmatism on it that nobody wants to even bring it up and talk about it ever. I don't know about casual conversations. I haven't really known too many people yet that's into this field. So in my world, it's like nobody ever wants to talk about it. Nobody even really knows that much about it. But you mentioned all these other drugs, volumes and everything. They know a ton about them. And sometimes they're cool even taking them themselves if the doctor gave it to them. But yet these drugs are all abused in the worst ways. And it's getting to me because we're so depressed and so sad, and we're just trying to find a way out. We just want to find a way out, and it seems to work. It seems to work for the moment. Trust me, I know what you mean, man. But wouldn't it be so much better to just wipe away the pain instead of covering it up? Like the psychedelics, some facts that I just want to tie about is that they've been used in clinical studies more and more recently. They did it a lot in the 60s, and they were coming up with some extravagant results. People's lives were changing, depression was being cured, and not even going on to the metaphysical things as I usually tie about, but just in a simple clinical sense. Like psychologists, psychoanalysts, they were doing therapy sessions with these chemicals, and they were coming up with very surprising and alarming results. And after they were published and everything, it just was wiped clean. And something just came along, and they was like, yeah, it worked, but we're gonna try to go in the lab and make something else. I'll just forget about that. It really makes no sense to just forget about something that was working and replace it with all these other highly experimental drugs. They are now doing more studies. The MAPS, shout outs to the MAPS. They have been getting scientists for the past over a decade, I would say. They have been gathering scientists, doing conference in California, in different places in the United States and probably the world. And they have been doing clinical studies with universities and presenting them to other people so that they can just know the science of what is being done in the studies that are coming up with these awesome results. They're testing on near-death patients and people with like terminal illnesses. They're not testing them. Yeah, I would say testing them, but I would say they know that they working. That's just my tie in mind. But they do it, and they give them tests, and they do before and after, and the results don't lie. People are looking at life with brand new lenses, and even though they know that they're going to move on and pass into the next life, they're perfectly fine with it. Some people say they met God, that their connection with God was reestablished, that they was given visions, or just if they wasn't given a huge dose, because I believe that low doses change lives as well, and you're just able to get into that state of mind that connects you with nature, God, whatever your cup of tea. And for this to be not talked about, for this to not be even mentioned in school, seems like a cover-up to me. But we're gonna keep living, because as long as I know I keep tying, and as long as I know that I'm doing the best that I can, the way is going to be made, and the light is going to be shown, and whatever is wrong, and we're going to keep living this human experience. But for people to say that prescription drugs are better just because they're prescribed, or that you should take a prescription drug just because it's prescribed, is utter malarkey. It's crap, man. It's crap. And I'm not condoning the use of psychedelics. I'm not saying go to the corner, to your local drug dealer and say, hey, you got some shrooms, got some acid, man, I'm trying to trip out. But no, do what comes, it's going to come to you in the best way. And as long as you don't have a hard head, it's going to be right. In California, they're now trying to pass in 2018 and hopefully come into law in 2019 in 2019, my fault, they're trying to legalize psilocybin use because they're really, as I'm trying to tell you guys, seeing that it works, and it has been working for thousands of years. So shout outs to California. That's where I'm at, baby. Because laws are going to change and people are going to wake up. So before you do whatever it is about to do, ask yourself, am I tying right now? Am I really tying right now? Is this the best decision that I'm making? Or does somebody tell me that this is the best decision that I could ever make, or that I am making, that you could make? Who knows? Only you. Only you know. So please make sure that you are taking care of your temple and taking care of your body. Because this is all we have. Everything else is attachments, and everything else is just what we created. But this is who we are. This is what we were given. And we have to make sure that nobody is going to destroy it, and nobody going to take it down, because this is our ultimate creative expression, our body. We can do millions of things with our body, bajillions of things with our body. Just Tai. Just think about it. Psychedelics are not to be messed with lightly. Please make sure you do your research. Please make sure you look out for set and setting. I'm just throwing this out there. Just tying. Set and setting is everything. Intention, why do you want to do it, is everything. It's a big world out there. Bigger than what you see right here. But just know, there's nothing ever to fear. Fear is a 4-letter spell that you gotta get yourself out of. And never let enchant you again. I love you guys. And I thank you for tuning in and watching this video. Thank you for watching me just talk about the things that I care about. Or things that I really do care about. Every passing thought. It's hard for me to say passing thoughts because all my passing thoughts I really care about. But let's get on from there. I love all the comments that you guys are leaving. Thank you. Thank you for leaving the likes on Instagram and the comments on Instagram and Twitter. Thank you for retweeting. I appreciate every retweet, because this is the beginning. And I'm going to stay happy all the way into the end. I'm going to stay happy all the way to the end, because I love every single step that's taking me to where I wish to be. Because I'm already there. I'm just now observing what I'm doing and what I got to do. And it's so much fun. Now, if you enjoyed this video, my guys, please drop 2 thumbs up as usual. And subscribe, please. Subscribe. It helps out for the numbers, so I can show YouTube that people are listening and that we have a voice and we out here. But I really love talking about this stuff. I really love it. I really hope that this helps you out in any way, shape, or form. If you need me, I'm here. We all here. This is Captain Naga asking you. We all Thai. But do we really Thai? I don't know, dude. Sometimes I don't know. Until next time, enjoy. So, before you do whatever it is about to do, ask yourself, am I tying right now? Am I really tying right now?